Greetings and salutations. It's I, the Matrix Mystic. It's been a bit, guys. You probably hear some squawking in the background because the geese are back in town. No, but yeah, it's been some stuff going on in my life. Some physical ailments, having some procedures done, waiting on results, a lot of chaos and conundrums. Not conundrums, but it's just been difficult. And I'm not going to bore you guys with, or try to be a damper with my story. But I'm making it through. I'm doing okay. Yeah, and so I feel called to, make a video for my followers, for my people, my subscribers, my soul family. You guys are not like below me. I don't think, we're all equals. I know things, you know things, we can share, we can learn from each other. You guys have helped me learn more than you know. And connecting with you has been like the most fulfilling, validating experience of my life. So thank you guys very much from the bottom of my heart. I want you to know how special you are. And if you're drawn to my channel and these teachings that I'm giving, these lessons that, I channel, because, I'm just a source for spirit. I am, I'm nobody special. I meditate, and receive messages, and I connect with my higher self, and I, connect with other people on the spiritual path. And, I learn tidbits and I take what resonates, and I, spread the message because, where I come from and the past that I lived, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate. My soul family, my soul tribe will be able to relate. It molded me, it shaped me. It was very painful. Wow, that was beautiful geese just flying by. Take a look at this, the Chuctanunda Creek, guys, where I'm sitting at. I'm at the park. But anyways, I totally forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so the past that I come from, I dealt with mental illness, anxiety on all levels, PTSD, OCD. I toggled between so many different things because I was sensitive to, people's pain. I was sensitive to all the atrocities of the world, and that stuck with me. It really, really hit me deep. And I didn't realize I was feeling the angst and the anxiety of other people and of the collective, so to speak. So it occurs to me that the people that are drawn to my channel, my soul family, are going to be able to relate to this. So I wanted to just give you guys a quick a shout out and send you some love and teach you some techniques. If you are highly sensitive or empathic, like I am, which I'm sure most of you are, a lot of you can relate to that. We all have empathy, and most of us, unless you're a sociopath or psychopath, anyways, or sadist, I guess, or whatever, masochist, whichever one inflicts pain. There's some, but that's a different story. What I'm saying is, everybody has empathy on certain different levels. There's highly sensitive people who feel it on a biological level, and then there's the empaths who feel it like it's their own. So if you guys are, you feel anxiety and you feel, you're just dealing with a mind that is not at rest, a mind that is always, just going through all these terrible scenarios or feeling just pain and angst, and, I want you to know that there is a better way. And I'm not a doctor, but I was able to get off most of my medications. I'm still on a couple, and I'm working my way down. I'm not going to even lie to you guys. I'm not perfect. I've been locked up in a psych ward. I've been incarcerated in numerous times in different jails. Luckily, I was able to avoid prison by the grace of God, or the universe, which is my God. And I could tell you guys some stories, and eventually I probably will get to that. But the main meat of what I'm trying to say here, the gist of this video is to help you guys realize that you're special. We're all special, but that these gifts that you have, they can feel like a curse at times, but if you embrace them, and once you start to realize how awesome it is, and look at the bright side, and have gratitude for the fact that you are not just walking through this life asleep like some people are. You're waking up to the fact that you're so much more, and we're all connected. We can all feel each other's vibes at times. Family members are telepathic to each other, lovers or whatever. If you have a good friend, you can, sometimes you just get that feeling that there's something wrong. That's empathy. So I want you guys to take the time, when you're feeling down, or you're feeling, emotions that you just can't, that are so intense. I want to teach you how to connect with yourself. So you hear the geese? They're connecting with themselves. So the first thing you do is just take a deep breath and let the belly come out, and then out the mouth. Okay, so you want to breathe down into the core, like your spine, down into the pelvic bone, and you want to expand the belly as you breathe, because if you breathe too shallow in the chest, it can cause anxiety. So what you want to do is breathe deep all the way down into the base of the spine. So let's do it again, slow, slow and steady. So hold it. Let it go. Okay, and then you can put your hand over your heart, and really just close your eyes, take some more deep breaths. Breathe into that heart and into the core, and let it out. And just you'll feel your heart jump with joy once you acknowledge it. And think about the fact that you don't have to think about your heart beating. It's a beautiful thing. You don't have to control your breathing. It's good to learn to deep breathe, because a lot of times we get tense and we breathe shallow. But when you connect with your heart, and you just put your hand over it and just acknowledge it and thank it for all the work that it does. It pumps the blood through your body. It keeps you alive. It's automatic. We don't have to think about it. It's involuntary. So, connect with your heart. Take nice deep breaths, a few deep breaths here and there every day, and focus on what's good. Make a gratitude list. Think of the things you're grateful for. I'm going to take these off for a minute if you guys can see. And, connect with other people. Embrace your gifts. Embrace the challenges that life, puts before you, because we're the strong ones. We're the ones that, overcome these hurdles, and we're the ones that are supposed to help our fellow man, our neighbor, look at people in the world like they're your children, or like they're somebody's children that you love, or your nieces and nephews, their family. We're connected. We're all connected. We're humankind. We're supposed to stick together. That's what we do. Anyways, but I'm getting off topic here. So I want to get back to being an empath and being highly sensitive. So connect with your heart on a daily basis. You can even ask your heart questions. The heart knows. There's 40,000 neurons in the heart, and the brain has about 200 billion. But per capita, the size of the heart, it has more neurons than the actual brain, and it sends zip files up to the brain. And so the broken heart syndrome is a real thing. You can actually die from a broken heart. Whoa, look at that, guys. Heck yeah. Something spooked the geese. It wasn't me. But anyways, so yeah, you can ask it yes or no. Just ask yourself a question. Like, if you don't like a certain food, ask yourself, do I like this food? Wow, look at that, guys. Wow, something spooked the hell out of them. Anyways, those are Canadian geese. I can't wait to show you guys gosling season when the babies come. They're so adorable. So yeah, once you connect with your heart, you can ask it a question. Like, if say you don't like salami, ask it, do I like, yes or no questions. Do I like salami? And then you say yes, which is a lie. You'll feel your heart, and just ask it simple yes or no questions, and when you get a yes, it feels like a nice rush of energy, just a good vibe, flowing up and around through. It's like your heart jumps and it sings, But when it's a no, you ask it any question, yes or no question, and if it's a no, your heart drops, and it's like a sinking feeling, Once you really learn to connect with your heart every day, just put your hand over it, take a few deep breaths, acknowledge it, thank it, thank all the cells in your body, and you can ask it a yes or no question, like, is he good for me, or is he, is this person lying to me, and or should I be suspicious of such and such? Ask your heart yes or no questions, and you will learn the feeling. It's an upward, joyful jolt of energy when it's a yes, and when it's a no, it's a sinking, like a drop. Your heart drops. So it's super, super simple, super, super simple, and it's amazing. And then so also another thing to do is protection meditations, or just even in your mind every day, take those few deep breaths and imagine yourself cloaked in, energy, like a whatever color you want it to be, a nice silvery gold, or even prismatic, all the different colors just radiating around you. Imagine that's your aura, it's your protective field, and strengthen it. And you can imagine angels over you, your angels, your spirit team, spirit animals, a cape, wings, whatever it is that makes you feel safe, but feel protected and know you are protected. And that's the first and main part of it. And then thank and acknowledge your spirit team. And thank yourself. Always thank yourself and give yourself credit. So also after you protect yourself and you need to meditate, start out slow, whatever, a couple minutes a day, just take some few deep breaths. You can walk and meditate, walk, melodically and look around and breathe, if you can't really sit still at first, or just watching water go, and just taking the deep breaths and just clearing your mind, you know what I mean? Think of a word you want to, like love, or think of a word like, courage, or, any of that stuff, like confidence, just and meditate on that word, because meditation is key, guys. It changed my life. I'm telling you, meditation and yoga, Try beginner's yoga. It is not as difficult as you guys think it is. I wasn't flexible by any means. I wasn't very athletic or any of that stuff, but I was just kind of like, anyways. But when I started yoga with Adrian and then Nicole Chance yoga. It's really good stuff. Just do the beginner stuff. You can start with 8 minutes a day, and I'm so much more balanced and so much more agile, and my mind, it changed my mind. Yoga, any exercise, and I dance as well. Wow, the geese are really active today. But I dance, for cardio and whatnot. Exercise, mind-body, mindful practice like yoga, tai chi, martial arts, any of that kind of stuff is key for an empath. You have to get your body in a physical state where you feel strong, you feel good. It's not about vanity, but that also can help you feel confident. But you want your body to be your temple. You want to take good care of it. Get it in prime condition, and it'll change your life. You don't have to be like ripped and buff and all that good stuff, but you want to be fit and feel good, and all different sizes, whatever. But yoga can work for anybody, and I highly suggest it. And meditation. And if yoga's not your thing, try tai chi or just stretching, whatever it is, whatever works for you. It's not a cookie cutter thing, but I swear yoga changed my life, and it was the precursor to my spiritual awakening, and one of my greatest catalysts. So with that being said, also there's other things you can do. You can call back your energy. Look into it if you're highly sensitive, if you're empathic, and also most empaths have issues with codependency and toxic relationships. So that's another thing I'll go into in future videos. And I know I still owe you guys a shadow video that'll be coming very soon. I'm still working through that. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I'm sending you so much loving light. Namaste, which means the light in me recognizes the light in you. Sanskrit, it's from yoga. And so if you guys have any questions or comments, put them down below. And I have started a Facebook group called Soul Tribes and Good Vibes for my soul family to connect. It's on Facebook. I'll put a link down below for that as well. And once again, if you guys stuck around to the end of the video, thank you so very much. I love you guys, and take care. See you next time. Bye.